Welcome to Just Listen Books channel. Immerse yourself in the world of literature as we summarize books and deliver them in audio form. Perfect for your car rides, travels, and daily activities. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. Let the journey into the world of books begin. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill is a seminal book in the field of personal development and self-help. Originally published in 1937, the book is the result of Hill's study of over 40 millionaires to discover the common traits and principles that led to their success. Hill's research was inspired by a suggestion from Andrew Carnegie, one of the wealthiest men of his time. The book doesn't focus solely on financial wealth, but also on achieving success in various aspects of life through the power of personal beliefs and the execution of specific principles. Here's a detailed summary of the core concepts presented in the book. 1. Desire, the starting point of all achievement. In the chapter on desire, Napoleon Hill articulates that desire is the foundational element in the pursuit of any achievement, particularly wealth. This isn't about fleeting wishes or daydreams, but a profound, consuming passion that one can't simply shake off. Hill argues that for desire to be effective, it must transcend mere wanting and become an obsession that dominates one's thoughts and actions. To transform desire into tangible results, Hill proposes a methodical approach. 1. Clarity of purpose. The first step involves being crystal clear about the amount of wealth you aim to accumulate. This specificity is crucial because vague goals yield vague outcomes. 2. Determination of what you will give in return. Hill asserts that there's no such thing as something for nothing. Therefore, you must decide what you're willing to exchange for the wealth you desire. This could be in the form of time, effort, creativity, or any other resource. 3. Establish a definite date. Setting a deadline by which you intend to achieve your monetary goal adds a sense of urgency and commitment to the process. 4. Create a definite plan. Begin immediately to carry out your plan, whether you feel fully prepared or not. The plan serves as a roadmap and will evolve and become clearer with action and time. 5. Write a clear, concise statement. This statement should include the amount of money you intend to acquire, the time limit for its acquisition, what you intend to give in return, and describe clearly the plan through which you intend to accumulate it. 6. Read your written statement. Aloud, twice daily. Hill recommends reading your statement aloud once just before going to bed at night and once after rising in the morning. As you read, see, feel, and believe yourself already in possession of the money. This practice is meant to influence your subconscious mind, embedding your desire deeply within it. Hill emphasizes that merely following these steps mechanically won't be effective. The key is to back your desire with faith, a persistent attitude, and an emotional connection to your goal. It's this intense emotional connection that transforms a passive wish into a dynamic, unstoppable desire. By adopting this disciplined approach, Hill suggests that one can condition their mind to focus intensely on their financial goal, making it a burning desire that mobilizes all their faculties and resources towards achieving it. This process is not just about accumulating wealth, but about harnessing the power of desire to achieve any goal in life. 2. Faith, visualization, and belief in the attainment of desire. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill positions faith as a pivotal principle, defining it as a state of mind which may be induced by affirmation or repeated instructions to the subconscious mind. Hill asserts that faith is the element that transforms ordinary desire into its richer cousin, burning desire. He believes that faith can be cultivated and developed through the principle of autosuggestion. Key components of faith. 1. Visualization and belief in the attainment of desire. Hill emphasizes the power of visualization in the cultivation of faith. By consistently visualizing oneself achieving their goals, an individual can foster a deep belief in the possibility of success. This visualization process involves not only seeing the achievement in the mind's eye, but also feeling and believing that the achievement is inevitable. 2. Positive affirmations. Hill suggests using positive affirmations to reinforce belief and faith in one's objectives. These affirmations should be present tense statements that reflect the achievement of goals as if they have already been accomplished. Repeating these affirmations daily helps to embed these beliefs into the subconscious mind, making them a part of one's intrinsic thought processes. 3. Autosuggestion. This technique involves the conscious delivery of positive affirmations or directives to the subconscious mind, which Hill believes can influence behavior, thoughts, and actions in alignment with one's goals. Autosuggestion is a method for reprogramming the mind to eliminate negative beliefs and to instill the unshakable faith necessary for achieving success. 4. The role of the subconscious. Hill posits that the subconscious mind is a powerful entity that plays a significant role in the realization of one's desires. By infusing the subconscious with positive, faith-filled thoughts, an individual can create a constructive force that works towards the achievement of their goals. Chapter 4. 5. Emotional connection. Faith is not just a mental exercise. It involves an emotional connection to the desired outcome. The intensity of emotion accompanying the thought process can significantly enhance the effectiveness of faith in achieving one's desires. 6. Persistence and resilience. Hill notes that faith requires persistence. The path to achieving one's desires is often fraught with obstacles and setbacks. A strong, unwavering faith helps to navigate these challenges, maintaining focus and motivation towards the ultimate goal. Cultivating faith. To cultivate faith, Hill suggests a practice of writing down one's desire, the plan for its attainment, and a commitment to persist in the plan. This written statement should be read aloud twice daily, with the reader endeavoring to feel the faith that their desire will be realized. This practice is designed to condition the mind, much like physical exercise conditions the body, strengthening the muscle of faith through regular, disciplined practice. In essence, Hill's concept of faith transcends mere hope or wishful thinking. It is an active, dynamic force that, when properly cultivated and directed, can lead to profound changes in one's life, turning dreams into tangible realities. 3. Autosuggestion. The medium for influencing the subconscious mind. Autosuggestion, as Napoleon Hill describes it in Think and Grow Rich, is a pivotal technique for influencing the subconscious mind. It involves self-administered suggestions that can shape one's beliefs, behaviors, and actions. Hill emphasizes that autosuggestion is a bridge between the conscious and subconscious parts of the mind, allowing an individual's conscious thoughts and desires to be directly communicated to the subconscious, which has no capacity for independent thought and simply acts on the commands it receives. Principles of autosuggestion. 1. Conscious control. The process begins with the conscious decision to influence the subconscious mind. This involves deliberately choosing the thoughts, beliefs, and goals that one wishes to implant in the subconscious. 2. Repetition. The essence of autosuggestion lies in repetition. The constant repetition of certain thoughts or affirmations leads to their acceptance by the subconscious mind. It is through this repeated affirmation that the subconscious begins to influence one's actions and reactions in alignment with the affirmed thoughts. 3. Emotion and belief. For autosuggestion to be effective, the repeated affirmations must be charged with emotion and belief. The subconscious mind is more likely to accept suggestions that are accompanied by strong feelings and a deep belief in their truth. 4. Specificity. The suggestions given to the subconscious mind must be clear and specific. Vague affirmations can lead to unclear results. By being specific about what is desired, the subconscious can work more effectively towards achieving that specific outcome. 5. Positive language. The language used in autosuggestions should be positive and in the present tense, as if the desired outcome is already a reality. This helps in creating a mental image of the achievement, making it more real to the subconscious mind. Implementation of autosuggestion. Hill outlines a method for implementing autosuggestion effectively. 1. Write down your major desire. Clearly articulate your main goal in life and state it in a positive, affirmative manner. Include what you intend to give in exchange for achieving this desire. 2. Develop a plan. Outline a concise plan for how you intend to achieve your desire and start immediately, whether you feel ready or not. 3. Create a routine. Twice a day, usually before going to bed and upon waking up, read the statement of your desire aloud. As you read, see and feel yourself already in possession of your desire. 4. Visualize success. Use the power of imagination to see yourself achieving your goal. Engage all your senses in this visualization process to enhance the impact on the subconscious. 5. Emotionalize your thoughts. Infuse your autosuggestions with positive emotions. The subconscious mind is more responsive to suggestions that are linked with strong emotions. 6. Persist. Persistence is crucial in the practice of autosuggestion. Continual, repeated suggestion ensures that the subconscious mind fully absorbs and acts upon the desired thoughts. Autosuggestion is not a magical or instantaneous solution. It requires discipline, persistence, and patience. The repetitive nature of this practice aims to gradually reshape one's inner beliefs and attitudes, aligning them with their goals and aspirations. This principle is foundational in Hill's philosophy, as it empowers individuals to actively influence their own thought patterns and, by extension, their destiny. 4. Specialized knowledge, personal experiences, or observations. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill devotes significant attention to the concept of specialized knowledge, distinguishing it from general knowledge to emphasize its importance in achieving success. He argues that knowledge, by itself, is not power. Rather, it is the potential for power. It becomes true power only when it is organized into definite plans of action and directed towards a specific end. The nature of specialized knowledge. Hill explains that specialized knowledge is highly focused and specific, as opposed to general knowledge, which is broad and not particularly useful for acquiring wealth. Specialized knowledge is often deeply tied to one's chosen field of work or endeavor, and is the knowledge that one must acquire to achieve outstanding success in that field. Acquiring specialized knowledge. Hill outlines several key points regarding the acquisition and application of specialized knowledge. 1. Personal experience or education. Specialized knowledge can be acquired through formal education, but it can also be gained through personal experience, self-study, online courses, training programs, and other non-traditional educational paths. The key is to acquire knowledge that is directly applicable to one's goals. 2. Continual learning. Success requires a commitment to continual learning and adaptation. The acquisition of specialized knowledge is not a one-time event, but a lifelong process. As industries and technologies evolve, so too must one's knowledge base. 3. Practical application. Knowledge is only useful when put into action. Hill emphasizes that specialized knowledge becomes powerful only when it is organized and applied towards the attainment of a definite purpose. 4. Leveraging others' knowledge. One does not need to personally possess all the necessary knowledge to succeed. Hill introduces the concept of the mastermind group, where individuals can come together to leverage each other's specialized knowledge and skills. This collaborative approach can significantly amplify individual efforts. 5. Knowledge and decision-making. Specialized knowledge is critical for informed decision-making. It provides the foundation upon which sound decisions can be made, particularly in one's field of expertise. 6. Innovation and creativity. Specialized knowledge can serve as a springboard for innovation and creativity. By deeply understanding a specific domain, individuals are better equipped to identify opportunities for new ideas, products, services, or improvements. Application of specialized knowledge. Hill suggests that once acquired, specialized knowledge should be applied with a clear plan and purpose in mind. This involves identifying a niche or need that the specialized knowledge can address, developing a clear plan for how to apply this knowledge to meet the identified need, taking decisive action. To implement the plan, using the specialized knowledge as a key resource. In summary, Hill's emphasis on specialized knowledge underscores its role as a critical component of success. It's not just about having a wealth of information, but about having the right kind of information and knowing how to use it effectively. This principle encourages a strategic approach to learning and applying knowledge, highlighting the importance of focus, relevance, and action in the pursuit of one's goals. 5. Imagination, the workshop of the mind. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill describes imagination as the workshop of the mind, emphasizing its crucial role in the process of turning desires into reality. Hill posits that imagination is the human faculty that shapes and molds the formless substance of thoughts and ideas into tangible outcomes. He delineates two forms of imagination that play pivotal roles in achieving success: synthetic imagination and creative imagination. The Drietvoer, synthetic imagination. Definition. Synthetic imagination involves combining existing ideas, concepts, and plans into new combinations. It does not create anything from nothing but rearranges existing material into new patterns. Application. This form of imagination is often used in problem-solving and innovation, where existing knowledge and resources are reconfigured to find new solutions. It is heavily utilized in inventions, business strategies, and artistic endeavors, where the recombination of known elements can lead to novel outcomes. Development. Synthetic imagination can be developed through practice, such as engaging in brainstorming sessions, studying diverse fields to combine different ideas, and challenging oneself to think outside conventional frameworks. Creative imagination. Definition. Creative imagination is the faculty through which hunches and inspirations are received. It is the channel through which the subconscious mind communicates with the conscious mind, especially when stimulated by strong emotions or desires. Application. Creative imagination is often at play when an individual conceives a truly original idea, or when breakthroughs in thinking occur. It's the source of artistic genius, groundbreaking scientific discoveries, and visionary business ideas. Development. To develop creative imagination, one must cultivate an environment that encourages free thought and open-mindedness, practice mindfulness and meditation to clear the mental pathways for new ideas, and actively seek out stimulating experiences that challenge conventional thinking. The role of imagination in achieving success. Hill asserts that all achievements, whether in business, science, art, or any other field, begin with an idea conceived in the imagination. The ability to visualize what is not yet manifest is what enables individuals to set goals, devise plans, and persist through obstacles. The imagination is where desires are given substance before being transformed into their physical equivalents. Cultivating a powerful imagination. Feed your mind. Regularly expose yourself to new ideas, information, and experiences to fuel your imagination. Allow for downtime. Periods of rest and relaxation can often lead to significant creative insights as they allow the subconscious mind to process and recombine information. Practice visualization. Regularly practice visualizing your goals and desires as vividly as possible, engaging all your senses to make the experience as real as possible in your mind's eye. Embrace curiosity. Maintain a curious and open-minded attitude towards life, always willing to learn and explore new things. Collaborate. Engaging with diverse groups of people can spark new ideas and perspectives, enhancing your imaginative capabilities. Imagination, according to Hill, is the divine capacity that allows humans to create what has never existed before. It's through the disciplined use of imagination that individuals can conceive of their desires in clear terms and work towards their realization. Hill's discussion of imagination underscores its value not just as a tool for artistic or intellectual pursuits, but as a fundamental component of achieving any form of success. 6. Organized planning. The crystallization of desire into action. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill emphasizes organized planning as the transformation of desire into practical action. He regards it as the crystallization of desire into action, making it one of the most critical steps in achieving success. According to Hill, a well-formulated plan serves as a roadmap to turn ambitions into reality. This principle involves not only the formulation of the plan itself, but also the persistence and flexibility to adapt it as circumstances change. Elements of organized planning. 1. Formation of a mastermind group. Hill advocates for the creation of a mastermind alliance, a group of individuals who are committed to supporting one another in achieving their goals. This group provides advice, encouragement, and specialized knowledge, enhancing the effectiveness of one's efforts. 2. Clear definition of your desire. A successful plan begins with a clear and concise statement of your desire. This specificity in your goals provides direction and focus to your planning efforts. 3. Determination of the exact service or goods you will offer. In return. Understanding that there is no such thing as something for nothing, Hill suggests determining precisely what you will give in exchange for the fulfillment of your desire, which often involves some form of service or goods. 4. Establishment of a definite date. Setting a specific date for when you intend to achieve your goal creates a sense of urgency and a timeline for your plan, which helps in maintaining focus and momentum. 5. Creation of a detailed plan. Develop a comprehensive plan for achieving your goal and begin at once, whether you feel fully prepared or not. This plan should include specific actions, timelines, and resources required. 6. Writing a clear and concise statement of your plan. Documenting your plan, including the amount of money or the specific goal you desire, what you intend to give in exchange, and the outline of your plan, serves as a tangible reminder of your commitment and intentions. 7. Regular review of your plan. Hill suggests reading your written statement aloud twice daily, once before going to bed and once upon waking. This practice is intended to embed your desire and plan deeply into your subconscious mind. The role of leadership in organized planning. Hill also discusses the importance of leadership in the execution of a plan. Effective leadership involves decisiveness, the ability to make plans and decisions with clarity and confidence. A leader must also maintain a balance between adhering to the plan and being adaptable to changing circumstances. So, adapting your plan. An essential aspect of organized planning is the willingness to adapt and modify your plan based on results and feedback. Hill acknowledges that the first plan you devise may not be the one that leads to success. Therefore, resilience and flexibility are key. When faced with defeat, one should analyze the experience for lessons, revise the plan accordingly, and continue the pursuit with undiminished enthusiasm. Organized planning, as Hill presents it, is a dynamic process that requires clarity of purpose, detailed strategizing, collaboration through a mastermind group, leadership, and adaptability. It's not merely about having a plan, but about actively engaging with that plan, refining it, and persisting in its execution until the desired outcome is achieved. This principle underscores the transition from desire to tangible achievement, highlighting the importance of action, discipline, and strategic planning in the realization of one's goals. 7. Decision. The mastery of procrastination. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill identifies decision as a critical factor in personal success, emphasizing it as the antidote to procrastination. According to Hill, one of the most common causes of failure is the habit of indecision, or the inability to make decisions promptly and stick by them. Successful individuals, Hill observes, have the habit of reaching decisions quickly and changing them slowly, if at all. Key aspects of decision. 1. Promptness. Hill notes that individuals who achieve success in any area of life have the tendency to make decisions quickly. This promptness in decision-making is not about haste, but reflects clarity of purpose and confidence in one's judgment. 2. Firmness. Once a decision is made, successful people tend to stick with it and see it through. This firmness prevents second-guessing and ensures that energy is directed towards action rather than doubt. 3. The role of opinions. Hill emphasizes that decisions made by successful individuals are often done independently of the opinions of others. While it's important to consider expert advice and gather information, ultimately the decision should be one's own, preventing external influences from causing indecision or swaying one's judgment unduly. 4. Overcoming procrastination. Procrastination is often the result of fear and uncertainty. Hill suggests that decisiveness combats these feelings by providing a clear course of action. Once a decision is made, the mind can focus on the steps needed to achieve the desired outcome, reducing anxiety and procrastination. 5. Analysis of facts. Successful decision-making involves the analysis of relevant facts and information. However, once all necessary information is gathered, a decision should be made promptly without waiting for absolute certainty, which is often unattainable. Strategies to enhance decision-making skills. 1. Set clear goals. Having clear, well-defined goals simplifies decision-making by providing a framework for evaluating options based on their alignment with one's objectives. 2. Gather necessary information. Make informed decisions by gathering the necessary information and consulting with knowledgeable individuals if needed. However, avoid becoming paralyzed by the need for excessive data. 3. Limit the influence of others. While it's important to consider advice from trusted advisors, avoid letting the opinions of others cloud your judgment or decision-making process. 4. Practice decisiveness. Like any skill, decisiveness can be strengthened with practice. Start with small, low-stakes decisions to build confidence and work up to more significant choices. And 5. Learn from outcomes. Not all decisions will lead to the desired outcome, but each provides a learning opportunity. Analyze the results of your decisions to improve future decision-making processes. Hill's emphasis on decision as a key principle in Think and Grow Rich underlines the importance of overcoming indecision and procrastination through decisive action. By cultivating the habit of making informed, prompt decisions and sticking to them, individuals can significantly enhance their ability to achieve their goals and succeed in their endeavors. Decision-making, therefore, is not just a matter of choice, but a disciplined approach to driving one's life forward in the direction of their most cherished desires. 8. Persistence, the sustained effort necessary to induce faith. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill highlights persistence as an essential quality that significantly contributes to success. Persistence is the sustained effort required to induce faith and transform plans into action. Hill emphasizes that the lack of persistence is a major weakness shared by many who fail, unlike successful individuals who possess this crucial trait. Characteristics of persistence. 1. Willpower. Persistence is driven by willpower, a mental faculty that allows an individual to continue their efforts despite obstacles and setbacks. This inner strength is crucial for maintaining focus on the goal, even when progress seems slow or difficult. 2. Desire. The intensity of one's desire has a direct impact on their level of persistence. The stronger the desire, the more likely an individual is to exhibit persistence. Hill suggests that a burning desire is often the starting point of all achievement and the foundation of persistence. 3. Self-discipline. Discipline is the ability to control one's feelings and overcome one's weaknesses. It's closely related to persistence. Hill notes that self-discipline is necessary to stay the course and persist in the face of challenges. 4. A definite plan. Having a clear and actionable plan provides a roadmap to follow, which can enhance persistence. When individuals know exactly what steps they need to take, it's easier to continue moving forward, even when difficulties arise. 5. Supportive associations. The influence of one's social and professional network can significantly impact their ability to persist. Hill advocates for the formation of a mastermind alliance, a supportive group that encourages persistence and provides assistance in overcoming obstacles. Enhancing persistence. 1. Develop a positive attitude. A positive mindset helps in dealing with setbacks and challenges more effectively. Viewing obstacles as opportunities for growth can foster resilience and persistence. 2. Set clear, achievable goals. Goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART, provide clarity and direction, making it easier to remain persistent in pursuing them. 3. Break down goals into manageable steps. Large goals can be overwhelming, leading to procrastination and a lack of persistence. Breaking down goals into smaller, more manageable tasks can help maintain momentum and encourage continuous effort. 4. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledging and celebrating progress, even if it's minor, can boost morale and motivation, reinforcing the habit of persistence. 5. Learn from failures. Viewing failures as learning experiences rather than insurmountable obstacles can help maintain persistence. Each failure provides valuable insights that can be used to adjust strategies and improve future efforts. The role of persistence in success. Hill asserts that persistence is the direct result of habit. It requires a conscious effort until it becomes automatic. Persistence is often the factor that distinguishes those who achieve success from those who simply dream of it. The continuous effort backed by a firm willpower, a clear plan, and a supportive network can overcome even the most daunting obstacles. In conclusion, persistence, as outlined by Napoleon Hill, is more than just continued effort. It's a complex interplay of desire, willpower, discipline, and supportive associations. It's the force that turns setbacks into stepping stones and dreams into realities. Cultivating persistence involves developing a positive mindset, setting clear goals, breaking down those goals into actionable steps, celebrating progress, and learning from failures. Through persistence, individuals can maintain their course toward success, even in the face of adversity. 9. The power of the mastermind, the driving force. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill introduces the concept of the mastermind as a fundamental principle for achieving success. He defines the mastermind as a form of collective brainpower that emerges when a group of people come together in harmony to focus on a shared goal. Hill posits that this collaborative dynamic can lead to a synergistic effect, where the combined intellectual energy exceeds the sum of its parts. This principle is crucial because it leverages the diverse experiences, skills, and knowledge of its members to achieve common objectives. Key components of the mastermind principle. 1. Harmony and trust. For a mastermind group to be effective, its members must work in harmony and possess mutual trust. This conducive environment allows for the free exchange of ideas, constructive feedback, and collaborative problem-solving. 2. Synergy. The synergy within a mastermind group means that the collective output, in terms of ideas and solutions, is greater than what each individual could achieve alone. This is often due to the diverse perspectives and expertise each member brings to the table. 3. Shared goal or purpose. A mastermind group is centered around a common goal or purpose. This shared objective provides a clear direction for the group's efforts and ensures that all activities are aligned towards achieving this goal. 4. Complementary skills and expertise. Ideally, members of a mastermind group should possess complementary skills and expertise. This diversity allows the group to approach problems from various angles and devise more comprehensive and innovative solutions. Accountability. Being part of a mastermind group often involves a level of accountability that can motivate members to take action and persist in their efforts. Knowing that others are counting on you can be a powerful motivator. Benefits of a mastermind group. 1. Enhanced creativity and innovation. The collaborative environment of a mastermind group can lead to heightened creativity and innovation, as members bounce ideas off each other and build upon each other's thoughts. 2. Increased motivation and support. The support system inherent in a mastermind group can significantly boost motivation, especially during challenging times. The encouragement and understanding from peers can help sustain effort and commitment. 3. Expanded network and resources. Membership in a mastermind group expands one's professional network and provides access to resources that might not be available otherwise. This can include knowledge, skills, contacts, and even financial resources. 4. Personal and professional growth. Regular interaction with a group of motivated, goal-oriented individuals can spur personal and professional growth, pushing members to challenge their limits and expand their capabilities. 5. Improved decision-making. Access to the collective wisdom of the group can enhance decision-making processes, providing a broader perspective and helping to identify potential pitfalls and opportunities. So, forming or joining a mastermind group. To form or join a mastermind group, individuals should seek out like-minded people who are committed to personal and professional growth. It's important to establish clear goals, expectations, and rules for participation to ensure the group's effectiveness and harmony. The power of the mastermind, as described by Napoleon Hill, is a testament to the incredible potential of collaborative effort. By bringing together a group of individuals who are aligned in purpose and committed to each other's success, the mastermind principle enables the pooling of resources, talents, and energies, leading to breakthrough ideas, accelerated achievement, and mutual growth. It embodies the idea that collective efforts can lead to extraordinary outcomes, making it a cornerstone of personal and professional development. 10. The mystery of sex transmutation. The concept of sex transmutation is one of the more esoteric and intriguing principles Napoleon Hill discusses in Think and Grow Rich. Hill describes sex transmutation as the process of converting sexual energy into other forms of creative and productive energy, particularly in the pursuit of one's goals and ambitions. He posits that sexual energy is among the most powerful forces available to humans, and that when harnessed correctly, it can significantly enhance one's creativity, drive, and ability to achieve success. Understanding sex transmutation. 1. Definition. Sex transmutation involves channeling the energy that would typically be directed towards physical expression of sexuality into other creative or productive outlets. This doesn't imply suppressing or negating sexual desires, but rather redirecting the energy they generate. 2. Creative outlet. Hill suggests that many great achievements in art, science, and industry were fueled by the powerful force of transmuted sexual energy. He implies that this energy, when redirected, can lead to heightened creativity and innovation. 3. Enhanced drive and ambition. According to Hill, the transmutation of sexual energy can also amplify one's drive, ambition, and persistence, traits essential for achieving success. The intense emotional energy associated with sexual desire can, when redirected, provide a powerful motivational force. Chapter 4. Emotional energy. Sex transmutation is also about harnessing the emotional intensity that can accompany sexual desire. This emotional energy can be a potent source of passion and enthusiasm, which can be applied to one's pursuits. Application of sex transmutation. 1. Awareness and intention. The first step in sex transmutation is becoming aware of the sexual energy and recognizing its potential beyond physical expression. This awareness allows for intentional redirection. 2. Creative pursuits. Individuals can channel their sexual energy into creative endeavors such as writing, painting, inventing, or any form of artistic expression. The intensity of this energy can lead to bursts of creative insight and productivity. 3. Goal-oriented activities. Sexual energy can be directed towards the vigorous pursuit of goals, whether in business, academics, or personal development. The added drive and determination can significantly enhance one's effectiveness and efficiency. 4. Physical exercise. Engaging in physical activity can be an effective way to transmute sexual energy. Exercise not only provides a healthy outlet for this energy, but also improves overall well-being, which can contribute to success. 5. Mental and emotional development. Focusing on personal growth, learning, and emotional intelligence can also be avenues for transmuting sexual energy. The pursuit of knowledge and emotional balance can be enriched by the vigor and passion derived from this energy. Challenges and considerations. Hill's concept of sex transmutation is not without its controversies and complexities. It requires a sophisticated understanding of one's own desires and the ability to consciously direct deep-seated emotional energies towards productive ends. This principle is deeply personal and may manifest differently for each individual. The principle of sex transmutation in Think and Grow Rich explores the profound impact that sexual energy can have on creativity, motivation, and overall success when channeled effectively. Hill suggests that this powerful force, often overlooked or misunderstood, can be a significant catalyst for achievement when directed towards one's goals and ambitions. While the application of this principle requires self-awareness and discipline, it underscores the broader theme of harnessing one's inherent energies and passions in the pursuit of success. 11. The subconscious mind, the connecting link. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill delves into the concept of the subconscious mind, which he presents as a crucial intermediary between the conscious mind, the individual's desires, and the universal repository of knowledge. Hill describes the subconscious as the connecting link in his philosophy of success, emphasizing its role in influencing one's behavior, habits, and actions towards achieving their goals. Nature and function of the subconscious mind. 1. Repository of thoughts and desires. The subconscious mind is depicted as a vast storehouse that retains not only all the thoughts and ideas that an individual is exposed to, but also their desires and emotions. It operates 24/7, processing and storing information even when the conscious mind is not actively engaged. 2. Influencer of actions. According to Hill, the subconscious mind significantly influences our actions and behaviors. It acts on the dominant thoughts and desires that reside within it, whether positive or negative. This is why Hill stresses the importance of filling the subconscious with positive, success-oriented thoughts. 3. Medium for translating thoughts into reality. Hill posits that the subconscious mind has the power to translate thoughts and desires into their physical equivalents, making it a crucial component in the process of achieving success. This translation occurs through the principle of autosuggestion, where repeated affirmations and beliefs are embedded into the subconscious. 4. Subject to influence. The subconscious mind is impressionable and can be influenced by thoughts, emotions, and suggestions, both from oneself and from external sources. This characteristic underscores the importance of guarding one's mind against negative influences and deliberately nurturing positive thoughts. Harnessing the power of the subconscious mind. 1. Positive affirmations and autosuggestion. Hill advocates the use of positive affirmations and autosuggestion as methods to influence the subconscious mind deliberately. By repeatedly affirming one's goals and desires in a positive manner, the subconscious begins to align with these objectives, influencing behavior and decisions in a way that facilitates their achievement. 2. Visualization and emotion. Visualizing the achievement of one's goals, coupled with strong emotional engagement, can significantly impact the subconscious mind. Hill suggests that vivid mental images combined with the emotional energy of desire can deeply imprint one's aspirations onto the subconscious, making them a driving force in one's actions. 3. Persistence and repetition. The influence on the subconscious mind is not a one-time event, but requires persistence and repetition. Consistent reinforcement of positive thoughts and goals helps to solidify these elements within the subconscious, gradually shaping one's habitual behaviors and attitudes towards success. 4. Faith and belief. Faith, or an unwavering belief in the attainment of one's desires, is crucial in influencing the subconscious mind. Hill emphasizes that faith acts as a catalyst, transforming the energy of thought into its material counterpart. Challenges in influencing the subconscious mind. While the concept of influencing the subconscious mind is powerful, it is not without challenges. It requires disciplined thought, awareness of one's mental and emotional inputs, and a continuous effort to cultivate a mindset aligned with one's goals. Overcoming ingrained negative beliefs and habits can be a significant obstacle, necessitating a concerted and persistent effort. The subconscious mind, as discussed by Napoleon Hill, plays a pivotal role in the achievement of success. It serves as a bridge between the conscious desires and the manifestation of those desires in the physical world. By understanding and leveraging the principles of autosuggestion, visualization, emotion, and faith, individuals can harness the power of their subconscious minds to foster behaviors and actions that lead to the realization of their goals. Hill's exploration of the subconscious underscores the profound impact of our innermost thoughts and beliefs on our external reality, highlighting the importance of cultivating a positive, success-oriented mindset. 12. The brain. a broadcasting and receiving station for thought. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill introduces a fascinating concept about the human brain, likening it to a broadcasting and receiving station for thought. Hill suggests that the brain is not just an organ of thought, but also possesses the capability to send and receive thought vibrations, functioning similarly to a radio transmitter and receiver. This idea is part of Hill's broader exploration of how thoughts and emotions can influence one's ability to achieve success. The brain's broadcasting function. 1. Transmission of thought vibrations. Hill proposes that every human brain is capable of emitting thought vibrations at different frequencies, much like a radio broadcasting station transmits signals. These vibrations are said to be the result of one's emotions and thoughts, particularly those that are intense and focused. 2. Role of emotions. Emotions such as desire, faith, love, and fear are particularly potent in their ability to increase the vibratory rate of thoughts, making them more powerful and more likely to be transmitted effectively. Hill emphasizes that positive emotions can amplify the transmission of constructive thoughts, enhancing their impact. The brain's receiving function. 1. Attunement to thought frequencies. Just as the brain can broadcast thoughts, it can also tune in to receive the thought vibrations of others. Hill suggests that this reception is most effective when the brain is vibrating at a high frequency, which can be achieved through a positive mental state and the stimulation of the subconscious mind. 2. Influence of external thoughts. The brain's ability to receive thoughts from external sources implies that individuals can be influenced by the collective thought energy of others. This underscores the importance of surrounding oneself with positive influences and engaging in constructive group dynamics, like the mastermind group. The implications of the brain as a thought transmitter and receiver. 1. Power of mastermind groups. In line with his advocacy for mastermind groups, Hill suggests that when individuals come together with a shared purpose and harmonize their thoughts and vibrations, they can create a powerful collective force. This force can enhance the individual and collective ability to achieve goals. 2. Need for positive mental environment. Given the brain's susceptibility to external thought vibrations, Hill stresses the importance of maintaining a positive mental environment. This involves not only monitoring one's own thoughts and emotions, but also choosing one's associations carefully to avoid negative influences. 3. Visualization and affirmation. To effectively use the brain's broadcasting ability, Hill recommends regular visualization of one's goals and the use of affirmations to reinforce positive thoughts and desires. This practice can enhance the vibratory quality of one's thoughts, making them more potent. 4. Faith and belief. Faith and belief are crucial in enhancing the brain's broadcasting power. A strong belief in one's goals and the certainty of their achievement can amplify the transmission of one's thoughts and desires. Napoleon Hill's concept of the brain as a broadcasting and receiving station for thought offers a metaphorical understanding of how thoughts and emotions can transcend the individual mind, potentially influencing and being influenced by the collective consciousness. While this idea ventures into speculative territory, it serves as a powerful reminder of the profound impact of thoughts and emotions on one's pursuit of success. Hill encourages readers to harness this capability through positive thinking, emotional management, and strategic collaboration, thereby enhancing their ability to achieve their desires. 13. The Sixth Sense, the door to the Temple of Wisdom. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill explores the concept of the sixth sense as a pinnacle principle, which he refers to as the door to the Temple of Wisdom. This principle is presented as the culmination of the previous principles, a stage where an individual can tap into a higher level of consciousness and intuition. Hill describes the sixth sense as an innate faculty, that provides insights and guidance not available through the ordinary sensory perceptions or logical reasoning. It's a form of spiritual insight that connects individuals to the infinite intelligence. Nature of the sixth sense. 1. Inexplicable knowledge. The sixth sense is characterized by the reception of knowledge or understanding without reliance on the known senses or logical deduction. This knowledge often comes in the form of hunches or inspirations and can provide guidance in decision-making and creative endeavors. 2. Connection to infinite intelligence. Hill suggests that the sixth sense is the medium through which individuals can communicate with a universal source of intelligence. This connection transcends the limitations of the physical and rational world, offering insights that seem to come from a higher source. 3. Culmination of personal development. The development and understanding of the sixth sense are presented as the apex of personal growth and development. It is achieved after mastering the other principles outlined in the book, such as desire, faith, autosuggestion, specialized knowledge, imagination, organized planning, decision, persistence, the power of the master mind, and the mystery of sex transmutation. Experiencing the sixth sense. 1. Beyond rational explanation. Experiences attributed to the sixth sense are often beyond rational explanation and may not be subject to empirical verification. They are deeply personal and subjective, varying widely among individuals. 2. Cultivation through discipline and practice. While Hill suggests that the sixth sense is an inherent faculty, its effective use and reliability can be enhanced through discipline and practice. This involves honing one's intuition, paying attention to and acting upon inner hunches, and cultivating a mindset open to receiving insights from beyond the conventional sensory experience. 3. Role of meditation and mindfulness. Practices such as meditation and mindfulness can facilitate the development of the sixth sense by quieting the mind and enhancing receptivity to deeper insights and intuitions. Implications of the sixth sense in achieving success. 1. Guidance in decision-making. The sixth sense can provide invaluable guidance in decision-making processes, especially in complex situations where logical analysis alone is insufficient. 2. Creative inspiration. Many artistic and scientific breakthroughs are attributed to sudden flashes of insight or inspiration, which can be seen as manifestations of the sixth sense. 3. Enhanced perception. Developing the sixth sense can lead to a heightened perception of one's surroundings and deeper empathy and understanding in interpersonal relationships. 4. Spiritual growth. The sixth sense is closely tied to spiritual growth and the quest for deeper meaning in life. It encourages individuals to look beyond material success and seek fulfillment in connection with the universal intelligence. The sixth sense, as described by Napoleon Hill, represents a profound and often mystical aspect of human potential. It encapsulates the idea that beyond the realm of the tangible and explainable lies a vast reservoir of wisdom and insight accessible to those who are prepared to venture beyond the limits of the 5 physical senses. While the concept of the sixth sense may seem elusive, Hill presents it as an attainable stage of development for those who diligently apply the principles outlined in Think and Grow Rich, ultimately serving as a gateway to deeper understanding and achievement. Throughout the book, Hill weaves in stories of famous people of his time, such as Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, and Abraham Lincoln, to illustrate how these principles can be applied to achieve success in any field of endeavor. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Your support means the world to us. Click subscribe and hit the bell to be the first to enjoy our upcoming audiobooks. Together, Let's continue this amazing journey through stories and tales.